Jack is having a night full of dreams. In his dreams, he is trying to find answers to important questions, more important than the usual ones. Tonight, Jack is looking for the answer to perhaps the most important question of all.
The answer is... What is the answer? What is the answer? Am I awake or am I dreaming? Why am I so small? Am I getting smaller? It certainly feels like it. I'm sure I'm smaller than I was just 5 seconds ago.
Welcome aboard, sir. You are probably the smallest you have ever been. That is because I need to carry you on my back. We have a great distance to travel.
Where are we going?
Don't you have some questions to answer?
Yes, I do. In fact, I need the answer to the most important question of all.
So we need to visit some wise and special people who can help you.
I'm a little scared of heights. We're flying so high. Are we going to fly higher than this?
We are now flying at the highest point. Don't worry, Mr. Jack. We'll soon be at our first destination.
Ah, Mr. Jack, you're 1 minute late.
I'm sorry, I didn't know I had an appointment.
Well, if you listen to the owl in the tree outside of your apartment, you would know. He's been trying to tell you all night.
Oh, sorry, Mr.
Circumambulate. Perry Circumambulate. But please call me Perry. I'm the most famous dream consultant in the universe, even more famous than Griselda Grimmage.
I promise I will listen to the owl if I remember.
Good, really good indeed. You are a magician after all, but you cannot lose touch with the natural world, even though you live in that big, dirty city, London. So, how can I help you?
Well...
Good evening, Mr. Circumambulate. It's Johnny.
Just 1 second, please. It's Johnny Depp. He's a client of mine. Ah, good evening, Mr. Depp. How are your dreams treating you?
Well, for a while, I've been thinking about giving up acting, you know. Instead, if I have the chance, I will work teaching English in a university in the land of smiles.
If I were you, I would just stick to acting. Anyway, good luck with your new movie, and please settle the bill with my secretary. Bye now.
Thank you so much, Mr. Circumambulate.
Well, I'm looking for the answer to the question.
Oh, you mean that question. For that, you need to speak to another consultant. And the eagles know where to take you. Please settle the bill with my secretary.
And if I had wings, I would fly every day.
But you are a magician. You could have wings if you wanted them.
Okay, so I should say, if I have wings, I will fly every day. Because it is possible. Where are we going now?
We're going to see a very special lady. Her name is Milky Way. She lives beyond the Milky Way.
Ah, Mr. Jack, I have been expecting you, but you are 6 minutes late.
I'm sorry. If I could, I would like to apologize. I didn't know.
If you paid attention to the sound of the wind, you would know.
Yes, I'm a very naughty magician indeed. If I have time, I will listen to the wind next time. Miss Way, I wonder if I could ask you a very important question.
If I can answer it, I will. If I can't, I won't.
What is the answer to everything?
What do you mean?
I mean, what is the solution to all of the world's problems? How can we stop suffering?
Ah, if I were the creator of everything, I would tell you. But as I am the daughter of the creator, I will tell you that the answer is a small word that had only 4 letters in it.
So how do I find out what this word is, Miss Way?
You need to see the hurdy-gurdy man. Goodbye and good luck.
Oh, okay. Thank you and goodbye. So, are we going to see the hurdy-gurdy man, Anne? This view is so beautiful. more beautiful than the last flight. In fact, this is the most beautiful view we have seen.
It's great being an eagle, Jack.
Welcome, Jack. You are 11 minutes late, but it doesn't matter. In fact, nothing matters.
There is one thing that matters to me right now.
And what is that?
Finding the answer to the question. The answer to everything.
Oh, that simple little question. I can tell you the answer to that one.
Oh, really? I've been searching and searching. What is it?
The answer is love.
But is it a real force?
It is indeed. We must teach people to train their thoughts. We become our thoughts. Think about love. That's it.
Well, that makes a lot of sense, Mr. Gurdy.
But the real mystery is the question. What is the question to the answer?
What is the question? What is the question?
The question is,
When we are comparing things, such as size, distance, or price, we call these phrases comparatives. What we are actually comparing are adjectives, because adjectives describe things. When we say that something is the best of all, again, in quality, size, or price, we call these phrases superlatives. When we compare adjectives with one syllable, we add er and than. For example, big, bigger than, nice, nicer than, cheap, cheaper than. When we create a superlative, we add the and est. For example, the biggest, the nicest, and the cheapest. Two-syllable adjectives which end in y, we change the y to ier or iest. Happier than, the happiest. Other two-syllable adjectives and three-syllable adjectives, we add more and than. For example, more crowded than, more boring than, more beautiful than, more difficult than. And for superlatives, add the most. For example, the most wonderful, the most intelligent. When we are talking about situations that may happen, we call these conditionals. The first conditional describes situations which are probable or likely. We form this by using the present simple and will. For example, if he has money, he will travel. This means there is a high probability that the subject will travel. The second conditional describes situations which are improbable or unlikely. We form this by using the past simple and would. For example, if he had money, he would travel. This means that it's unlikely the subject will travel because of his or her financial situation. The conditionals can be changed around as long as they contain both halves of the sentence. They can also be in the negative form. For example, if it doesn't rain, she will go to the beach. Or, she will go to the beach if it doesn't rain. Please note that the third person singular rule applies to the conditionals.